Hey guys, a quick word from our very first sponsor. We'd like to say a big thank you to Kong's Cards for allowing us to give out a 10% discount. For now, it's exclusively for the newest set, Magnificent Mavens. But if you're using Kong's Cards, at checkout, use code CHAINBLOCK, all caps, to get 10% off of your basket at the end of your order, while also supporting your channel. Thanks a mil.
Hey everybody, Team Chainblock here. We have another deck profile. Sean, what are we playing?
Today we are playing one of my all-time favorite decks. Yeah. It's Morbid Time.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dinomorphia.
The most glass cannon deck in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, big time.
I love ending on 1 life point.
Can you end on 1 life point?
Oh, straight up.
Oh gee. Right,
I have. So let's just start the list.
Yeah.
3 Theritia. This card is like your main starter. So on normal or special, you can set any Dinomorphia trap directly from deck. Because it sets, it avoids Ash and stuff.
Yeah.
And then if your life is 2,000 or less, it gains 500 attack.
Awesome.
And then if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish a trap from your grave to special a different Dinomorphia from grave. A level 4 lower. Yeah, any trap.
That's okay.
So there's only 2 level 4 lowers.
Yeah.
The other one's Diplos.
Yeah.
So on summon, he sends a Dinomorphia trap from deck to grave. And then if your life points are 2,000 or less, he burns your opponent for 5. So
Right.
he's how you win in time. I'm kidding. You don't win in time.
You never
You
win
are
in
on
time.
1 life point. Yeah, so he also shares the float effect.
Okay.
So these two just like cycle into each other, which is really cool. This card's shit, but there's no other names,
Yeah.
so you have to play him or you run out of names way too quickly.
There's what? They only have 3 monsters, do they? Is it 3?
2.
2. They have 2.
Yes,
Okay,
these are the
fair.
2.
Okay.
That's why you play 3 copies of this.
Okay.
I'd love to only play like 1 or 2, so
Yeah.
you just can't get away with it.
Maybe in the future.
Oh, please give us more support. Konami, I will do anything for more support for this deck.
Okay, let's keep going.
So then, 2 Heavenly Prism.
Great card.
Insane in the deck.
Any trap deck.
Well, this deck specifically doesn't summon on your turn. So
Right, okay.
their fusion spells are all traps. So
Right.
being able to protect those with the Heavenly until they can resolve
Yeah.
is really important.
That's insane.
Then hand traps,
Yeah.
3 Ghost Spell,
Yeah.
and 3 Ash.
Yeah.
You specifically want the level 3 tuners, like the Ghost Girls,
Yeah.
for something the extra. And these are the best 2. Ghost Spell especially is insane. It stops, your Sprite Elves, your Tears, all that. And then Ash is just generically really good, especially into macro decks.
2 of the best generic hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, really, really good. Also stops Advent into Flunder.
Okay, right, fair. That's all the monsters, is it?
Yeah, that's all the monsters.
So what are the rest of the cards?
So, spells.
Oh, we have some spells? Okay.
We have 3 Fossil Dig.
Oh, right.
It's copies 4, 5, and 6 of Theritia.
Yeah.
And then 1 Call By.
Every deck.
It exists.
Every deck.
We're gonna play it.
Yeah.
It's also really important in this deck because you don't want your Theritia getting hit.
Yeah, because you have, what, 6 monsters?
Yeah.
That do stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, you have 3 monsters that do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, they're all Theritia. So then, traps. That's what most of this deck is.
That's what it is, yeah.
3 Domain.
Right.
This says, pay half your life, fusion summon a Dinomorphia, using monsters from your deck.
Right. Oh, your deck, that's good.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really good. But you don't have many monsters in your deck.
Yeah.
But, yeah, also, all of the normal traps share the effect that while your life is 2,000 or less, you can banish it from your grave, and you take no effect damage from your opponent this turn.
That turn.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's how you don't die to, literally Ukazi.
Sparks.
Yeah. Oh, Sparks would take you out. Sparks would end your life. 3 Frenzy. This is the best card.
Yeah.
This is also a fusion spell that pays half your life,
Right.
but this one uses materials 1 from deck and 1 from extra.
That's important. Extra.
Yes.
That's unusual.
It's really important for getting to your boss monster.
Right, okay.
You pretty much can't do it without it.
Fair.
It's really, really good. This card's insane. Then 1 Brute.
Right.
It says pay half your life,
Right.
destroy a Dinomorphia you control, and one card your opponent controls.
Okay.
That's actually good because all of these float on destruction.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All the Dinomorphias. So you basically like you go for one. It's like pretty good. Also, paying half your life is like not a cost in this deck.
Yeah. No.
All the cards pay it for cost, but like you want to. You want your life as low as it possibly can go.
Yeah.
And then finally, 2 Dinomorphia Sonic.
Right.
This is a spell trap negate by paying half your life and destroying a Dinomorphia.
So they all just pay half your life.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
And then the counter traps are when you would take battle damage while your life is 2,000 or less, you can banish it and take no damage from that battle. Which is actually why we play 2, is because the other counter traps suck.
Yeah.
And you want a battle protector to send off Diplos. But this card's also good, so you want another one in deck.
Yeah.
It works.
This whole deck just lives on the edge.
Oh, fact. Yeah, if you misplay, you die.
Okay, fair.
Then Triple Judgment. Ooh. It's the best counter trap, and also it pays half your life points. The reason I don't play Strike, most people do, is because
It has a life point cost and it's just half it, doesn't it?
yeah, Strike pays 15. So if you're under 15, you can't activate it. There
fair.
is actually a Dinomorphia card that I'll get to that lets you activate it, but I think that card sucks and I never summon it.
Okay, that's fair.
So yeah. I also just want this card to always be live, even if I don't have Dinomorphia access, because like it just turns off
I mean,
everything.
you don't care if you're paying half your life points because it doesn't matter
Not
what you're
even a
paying
little.
half of. Like,
Yeah. So then triple trap trick.
Right.
Everything else from here is normal traps,
Yeah.
and you want to be able to see them.
Fair.
You also don't care about resolving most of them more than once, so the banish is like fine. And this only locks you into one trap for the rest of the turn. So you go through your domain or your frenzy, and then you activate this, and it's fine.
Because domain and frenzy are normal traps.
Yes, you can also trap trick for these if you don't draw a starter.
Cool.
That's the reason I played 3 trap trick over like 1 or 2.
Yeah, fair.
Is if you like say your Theritia gets like impermed or you just don't see a starter at all, you just set domain or frenzy.
Fair.
Because you have 3 anyway.
Awesome.
Then double torrential.
Right, okay.
This blows up your opponent's whole board.
Yeah.
It's trap trickable. And your monsters float on destruction.
Okay.
So you don't lose advantage off this, really. Your opponent definitely does.
Yeah.
2
what a
Ice
card.
Dragon's Prison.
What a card.
This card is unbelievable, especially into tier.
Yes.
They mill, they try and activate
Yeah.
the fusion effect. You target the card that they are using to fuse, and then you banish an aqua from their field of
Yeah,
battle.
you're getting rid of 2 possibly extremely important monsters.
Yeah, it's good into pretty much every deck, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, Dragon Link can't really deal with this at all. Sprite, you hit the elf target and the elf.
Yeah. The best thing about this card is its second, like, when you summon their monster to your field to banish, you don't have to. Because some stuff obviously nowadays is reacting with banishment, but you don't have to banish it.
Oh yeah, you can just steal a big
You
card.
just rob a card.
It's really strong. And then finally,
3 cards that you paid ridiculous amount for.
I paid way too much for these and then they were reprinted.
Yeah.
Immediately after.
Immediately after.
Triple Ferret Flames.
Yeah.
So this card says, while the combined attack of all face-up monsters your opponent controls is higher than your life points, you make your opponent, and it affects opponent, not their cards, shuffle monsters into the deck until their combined attack becomes less than or equal to your life.
1 life point.
Your life point is frequently below 500 by turn 1.
By turn 1.
So you just wait for them to build a board, you get them to bait a couple negations, and then you just Ferret Flames their whole board away.
Yeah.
Like if they have no monster under your life, their whole board goes away.
Yeah, because your first turn, you're half in your life points, 4,000, half it again, 2,000. So yeah, like, that's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, you won't get into like your opponent's main without being on like 1K. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. So that's the main.
Yeah.
It's just solid.
Yeah.
You play a lot of good cards. Extra
deck. It is a dinosaur deck, technically.
It is. So you get to make Dolka and Lagia.
Yeah. Would you go into them often?
Yeah, actually, you go into them pretty often when your fusions get destroyed, because you float into like 1 Diplos, 1 Theritia. You resolve both effects, and then you just overlay them.
And do the fusions flow?
Yes.
Oh.
Every Dinomorphia floats on destruction.
Awesome.
So yeah, you go into these pretty often. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're just negates.
Yeah.
Gallant Granite.
For what? Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Also, if you decide to side Nib, he can search that.
Yes.
But yeah, no, you search Heavenly. It's really good for that because you just like protect your back row past turn 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's good.
Yeah, you want to see your traps.
I actually mostly use the effect to double the attack.
Oh.
You kind of struggle to close out games with this deck, so this just helps you with that.
Would you be doubling a certain Synchro's attack?
No. If you get into the Synchro, you're attacking for enough. That will be the last card I show.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
So, your fusions.
Yeah.
Triple Rexsturm.
Yeah.
This
Is this the boss monster?
is the boss monster.
Power Ranger?
He is incredible. This is what the deck's built around.
Yeah.
So, your opponent, just continuously... By the way, his requirements, this is why Frenzy's so good, is a Dinomorphia fusion and a Dinomorphia monster.
Oh, right, yeah.
So you just send the shit fusion and, like, the shit monster,
Yeah.
and then you're good.
We'll get more soon.
Yeah. Please.
Please.
So, your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters they control that have attack greater than or equal to your life.
Life points. Oh my god.
Just can't activate them.
They can't, yeah.
Yeah. So, then,
Unless they're playing a 0 attack monster.
you, as a quick effect, can pay half your life points to make the attack of all monsters your opponent currently controls become equal to your life points.
Ooh.
So even the things that are below, you can make them equal to your life while paying half, so it gets
then
the
they
number even
can't
lower.
Activate. That's disgusting.
And it lets you beat over everything.
That's disgusting.
And if they destroy it, this one floats into a level 6 or lower Dinomorphia, so you can go into the other fusions.
Oh, the
Speaking
fusions?
of
It floats
which-
into the fusions? Ooh.
Kentragina. This is crazy. So it's 2 Dinomorphias with different names.
Right.
It loses attack equal to your life. So it starts on 4k, and the higher your life is, like,
Yeah.
the worse it is.
So most of the time it's going to be on at least 3k.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost always.
Yeah.
So during the main phase, you can pay half your life and banish a Dinomorphia normal trap from grave to copy that card's effect.
Insane.
So if you, for example, Frenzy, right? You send the other one, you make this, then you banish this, make a Rexsturm. So you both. And you half your life points twice, because it pays half your life to do that.
Insane.
And then, again, this one floats into a level 4 or lower Dinomorphia when destroyed.
Yeah.
Also, importantly, this card turns Domain into Rexsturm, because you Domain, you send the Ritzia and the Diplos, you
Yeah.
make Kentragina, and then you banish the Domain, and then you like copy the effect, and you send the Kentragina and another Diplos. So then finally, Triple Stealth Bergia. I wouldn't play 3, only you just kind of want to resolve Frenzy a bunch. And there's not actually that much more you want to play in this deck. In hindsight, I'd probably cut 1 for a Dweller.
Yeah. Okay.
It just never came up when I was playing this originally, but
Yeah, there's not many
the
monsters.
format's changed a little.
Yeah, there's not many monsters, so you kind of want to max out what you got.
Yeah. So this card is the way you're able to activate Strike. It's while your life is 2,000 or less, you don't pay life to activate trap cards or Dinomorphia monster effects.
You don't pay cost?
You don't pay cost.
Oh.
But I think that effect just isn't worth building your deck around.
That's
Because
fair.
this does nothing on your end board. Its actual effect, by the floating, is when your opponent activates a monster effect, as a quick effect, you can burn them for the monster's original attack.
Oh.
Which is the only reason I've ever summoned this, is to, like, you know, you do like 6k with a Rexsturm and then you just close out the game with this.
That's insane.
It's pretty shit. But, you know, you use it as material for these. You can definitely get away with 2.
Yeah.
You can't get away with 1 though.
Yeah.
But yeah. The reason I was originally playing 3 was just like Prost Spanish, but you
Yeah.
know,
That's fair.
I ended up not playing Prost because you just see your shit enough. Then this is for the side deck. You could side it, but the side was pretty tight. Last Warrior,
Yeah.
it's the game winner.
Your opponent cannot summon.
And finally, the secret tech, the reason you play those tuners.
Yeah.
Psychic End Punisher.
Yeah.
So it's a level 11 Synchro.
Yeah.
Which means Rexsturm plus a level 3 tuner, or 2 level 4s and a level 3 tuner makes this, right?
So you're making this with your hand traps.
Yes.
Yes.
So while your life points are less than or equal to your opponent's, which they always will be.
Always.
Completely unaffected by your opponent's activated effect. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000, and then target a monster you control and a card your opponent controls and banish them. That comes up. Like, you float back into a Diplo, so you just banish that, whatever.
Yeah.
But the big reason you play this, it starts at 35.
Yeah.
At the start of the battle phase, you can make it gain attack equal to the difference between your life and your opponent's.
So that's
this
like
is usually about
7K. 7K.
7.5, like, at least.
Yeah, so this can regularly swing for over 10K.
Yeah. This will, like, swing over access code for game. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a really good closer.
Probably the only deck you could actually play this in. Well, one of few, very few.
The side is outdated, but a lot of the same theory is still here.
Yeah.
So, Pank?
Yeah.
It's a dino.
This is good anyway.
Yeah. Double Duster. Mine out. Strap Trickable.
Cool.
Deck Dev. Tier turned out to be better than Sprite, but, you know.
Yeah.
This card is still pretty good.
Great card.
Both of these are dark with high enough attack.
Oh, right.
So, yeah. Double Waking.
For reasons.
If you get Harpies and you didn't draw the Judgment, you chain the Trap Trick, you summon the game winner.
Yeah. And before the Duster will dissolve.
So you can get away without your normal if you draw Trap Trick or either of the Fusion Traps. So I played a couple of Lava Golem.
Yeah.
That card's still pretty good.
Oh, it's insane. Insane card.
It just adds everything. And then another Trap Trick target that does a little more going first.
Yeah.
Triple Sanctum.
Dirty card.
Insane. You summon the Scythe off it, and then they can't go into the extra.
Yeah, ridiculous card.
Also, the last card, Lance.
Yeah.
Stops Runic.
Stops Runic. That is a thing.
Sure is.
Very interesting. Right. Hopefully we get more Dinomorphias, and please stay tuned for more Chain Block videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, check out our links in the description, and yeah, see you.
And make sure to use code CHAINBLOCK on Kong's cards for 10% off all your singles.
Exactly. See you.